Hello there. What up? I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do this video, but welcome to the second episode of Free Talk series, where, like I said, I get more personal, I get more esoteric, I get deeper maybe, but let's leave this behind and really talk about the blessing and the curse of a spiritual awakening. Wow. Well, I'm not even sure how to explain what a spiritual awakening is, because it goes to the realization and it makes you realize that infinity is real. Okay, this game of mind, this game of emotion, this game of presence, this game of being yourself and being authentic, everything is becoming real. So now you are addicted to the fact that you must accomplish and challenge yourself, and also letting go. So duality, right? I'm gonna speak also about some laws of the universe in these videos, maybe if that comes up. And let's move back into the blessing and the curse of a spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening can and will shift you in every kind of way possible. A spiritual awakening will shift you from the bottom of your heart. A spiritual awakening will make you realize who you really are. And this awakening is happening right now on the planet. And people are realizing that there is actually more to this life. There is more to this life. It's like reality shifting. It's like mind upgrading. It's like higher vibrational emotions appearing. It's like bursts of creativity. It's like getting to accomplish anything that you have dreamed of. And I'm not saying that you can't accomplish or be these things without a spiritual awakening, but my channel is based on expressing this. So my awakening started with a blessing, also with feeling weird at first and really shifting my perception and who I thought I was, but it started with a blessing. And this blessing was, I became my greatest version. I would never think about that I can open to this new version of myself. I never thought of that. And in a spiritual awakening, there is this thing called Kundalini, which is life force energy that awakens within yourself. It's like it wants to burst out of your body and really make you feel bliss. So the awakening is fun. And the awakening overall is a positive experience. It is a loving experience. It is making you realize that this life is a celebration. This life is a gift. And you are here to reach and go beyond your deepest limits. You are here to break the rules. You are here to really expand yourself in all kind of creative ways and in ways that you never thought were possible before. And the bliss is fun. But in the universe, there is this law of polarity, which means that there is up and down, like things are dual, left and right, good, bad, light, dark. And in many cases, and I'm not sure if in all cases, there is a dark side to your spiritual awakening. There is a dark side to your spiritual awakening, and you will face that. Okay, there is no problem in realizing that you will face that or not, because you will face it. But in my experience, it has led me to the deepest and darkest side of myself. Okay, I never imagined this crisis to be possible. It broke me. It broke me and it weakened me. It got me addicted to smoking, to drinking coffee, to maybe doing drugs. It got me addicted. It got me broke. It got my energy center left over. It got my energy center broken. So I was really broke. But the thing is that there is a big lesson in this dark night of the soul, or in this crisis. And the lesson is huge, because the lesson points out to love, to really self-love. Because self-love is like the most important thing in the world. Okay, when you love yourself, it's like, and when you let go, it's like everything will come towards you. You just have to become the mental presence and the vibrational presence, or the vibrational alignment, whatever you desire. And it's like, even the game is easy. The universe will say, that's cool, let's do that. And I'm gonna serve you with things that you never thought were possible before. I'm gonna give you all kind of blessings. So the dark side of the spiritual awakening is really facing your deepest fears, your even going crazy. Even you will think that you will go crazy at some point. Even breaking down, even having a mental breakdown, even having an emotional breakdown. And these things are happening on purpose, I think. You are protected. You are protected in that moment by your guides, by your spirit, by your higher self, by your angels. You are protected. And you feel hopeless. You feel alone. You feel like reality has broken down on you. And the positive side, which in my experience was coming back to my authentic version, was understanding myself, was accepting myself, was understanding how my mind works, was understanding my resistance. What do I resist? What do I want to create? Who do I want to be? And in my experience, the process of re-becoming my greatest version after the crisis was a slow one, but a powerful one. So it's slow. So the thing is that from when you're experiencing this crisis in the spiritual awakening, the thing is not to look outside of yourself. It is really to put your attention on the inner world. And then you will realize that you have everything that you need on the inside. You have this amazing capability of healing yourself. And the moment that you heal yourself is like everything changes. Everything changes. Your habits change, your voice changes, your creativity changes, your passion, your dreams change. And now you are rediscovering yourself. Okay, so the idea is to question everything, to question your thoughts. While in the low period of our spiritual awakening, it becomes this need of questioning. And the most important question in questioning yourself is why. Okay, so why is this happening to me? What am I not seeing right now that might help me? What is the best version of my life that I must focus on in order to dissolve this crisis? Okay? So realize that life, and I'm even having an event tomorrow that I'm gonna speak on, and I'm gonna speak about these dark moments. I'm gonna speak about this crisis. And the most important thing in meditation is that we have to learn to become the observers of our thoughts, okay? So you have a panic attack, observe it, okay? Detach yourself from it. Be the universe that is happening through you, because the whole existence is within yourself. I strongly believe that. Okay, so relax. Okay, love yourself. Repeat yourself that you love yourself, and also accept the negative. Accept even if it's hard to do. I always talk about accepting the negative, but it may be hard to do, and this is called shadow work. Okay, so we must accept, let go. Maybe avoid sometimes. I don't like to feel that. Okay, what do I want to feel? what does make me feel good in the moment? What can I do? What can I create? How can I build myself? And yeah, there is a version coming out of yourself out of this crisis. And the spiritual awakening really is a blessing. In the end, it is a blessing, but it has its low moments. It has moments where your ego comes in, because all that part of yourself wants to get wiser. So this is why the ego comes back in, for you to dissolve it, for you to understand it, because the ego is not a bad thing. It just makes you realize that there is separation sometimes, even though separation is illusion, but you can now begin to choose. Okay, you can, do I want that? No. Do I want that? Yes. Okay, let me choose what I want. Do I want to experience that negative in order to grow? Yes, I might want to experience fear in order to grow. Do I want to speak that way? Yes or no? I can choose, okay? So yeah, there is a time where the ego also comes in, but it is only coming in order to dissolve and for you to become your greatest and wisest, or the wiser version of yourself. And it makes me realize that I have inner gifts. It makes me realize that I have ancestral DNA. It makes me realize that I am not alone, not in the physical and not in the spiritual realm. Okay, there are entities that are working with me. There are spirit guides that are working with me. So I'm not alone in this. I am protected. I am guided. I have my soul family. I have my soul tribe. And even sometimes I attract events that don't resonate with me. I only attract that, I think, in order for me to learn something. Okay, so life is not all about light and love. Even that may be cool if it be that way. But life is also about getting authentic by accepting yourself in all kind of ways. Okay, so yeah, the dark night of the soul is something I think that you have created at a subconscious level. It is a big lesson for yourself. You might learn self-control in it. You might learn to relax in it. You might learn to love yourself in it. And these are all powerful tools that you can use in order to be yourself. So in my spiritual awakening, I realized that things right now are coming back into place, in the internal and in the external as well. I am beginning to create. I am beginning to open myself up to all kind of possibilities. I am getting to know new people. And I'm happy in a way that this is happening. I'm content on the inside. Even though sometimes I get exhausted because my inner senses are changing. I'm cleaning energy. I'm cleaning stuck energy. And sometimes I get exhausted. I can't even wake up in the morning properly. But it's all a symptom of my expansion. Okay, so yeah, guys, some of you may resonate with this information, especially if you find yourself in opening your mind, especially if you find yourself having a spiritual awakening, which many people do, and you wouldn't even have reached this message, you wouldn't even have clicked on this if there wasn't something spiritual and higher conscious about yourself. So congratulations, and thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for appreciating me. I appreciate you back. I love you. Peace. Yay. Okay, so the idea is that things will get better and better in the spiritual awakening process. You will become wiser. You will become your highest version. And it's a happy experience. It really is love. And I realize that there are some trolls or people who judge me. This is only my perspective, guys. This is only what I experience. Maybe it's not for you to watch these videos. Maybe you have a different kind of purpose, which I believe is also reflecting love. But I accept also your negative perspective. If you want to judge me, fine, but it has nothing to do with me. Okay, I'm gonna shoot a podcast right now with a guy named Ram. We're gonna speak about shadow work, law of attraction, relationships, and maybe more. Thank you. This is the second episode of Free Talks. This is what a spiritual awakening is. It's like ups and downs, because in life there are ups and downs, but in the end you will feel challenged to really not be that hard on yourself. Maybe it's a bit of a paradox, challenged to not be that hard on yourself. But also you can be hard on yourself. You can challenge yourself to really open and become grateful and love and really share your perspective with the world. Thank you for watching, and 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 thank you for watching. Ciao.